Over the past 10 years, I've grown from top producing New York real estate agent to multi-million-dollar developer. Now I'm documenting every step of this journey from studs to staging. This is how I start my morning. I get a cup of coffee. I'm here in Jersey. This is a co-working space that I like to go to right here on Springfield Ave. I have an office here. I set my day up, make my calls, and if I need to get into the city that morning, I'll go ahead and leave probably in the afternoon. But at home, I am with the children at first. I have 3 boys. I'm with the children. We're eating breakfast, really slowing it down with them at home before leaving. But my mornings are really simple. Sometimes I'll get a workout in. I need to get back into the gym, so I'm not gonna lie. I need to get back into the gym. But tip is simple: wake up, work out if I can, eat breakfast with the family, and then head to this office. Take a quick look at the lounge. Famous Amos is my go-to here. Perfect space to chill, obviously eat lunch, but also just meet people where it's a little less formal. One of the reasons I really like this space, I want to start a podcast or have some interviews, and it comes fully equipped with a podcast room. A lot of networking is happening on podcasts and interviews, so this is a space where I can do that. I'm not 100% sure of the outline of what the podcast would be, but I'm thinking of the title Slow Down New York. And as a dad, as a business person, as a young man running a company, it's just like we really need time to really slow down, have a cup of coffee, and have some heart-to-heart conversations where it's not just about business and it's just not about work, not just about money, but really what people are going through. So the people in my network will come here and we just chop it up about, anything we want. So still working it out, but this is an opportunity to interview and network. When we have bigger meetings, this place is great because it allows for that space here as well. It has a whiteboard here. It has, plenty of seats. So if we need to have kind of some bigger meetings, this is a place to have it. Last but not least, we have my little sanctuary here. So I'm usually here probably 2 or 3 times a week, depending on what the week calls for. And it's perfect little oasis here. As opposed to driving in all that traffic into New York, I'm able to get the work that I need to do here, and I'm not at home, so this is my perfect place away from home. Over here is my deal board. It's a little rusty, but I'm Macdonough done. We had Madison, we have a few. Just landed this deal right here, 537 Chauncey. That's going to be a $2.3 million listing. So this is actually stuff on my agency side that I'm still doing. So one of the things I realized as a developer, and you still need to have your hands in the deal making business as well. So I'll do 2 or 3 offs a year on the agency side while doing development. A good friend of mine, Sarah Golan, told me that. She's a developer and a broker with Serhant, but she also does development in agency. So I just took that cue from her, and I continue to sell a few properties while developing.
Tell me more about what you've been doing for 8 years, because I know you mentioned in your form that, hey, we're trying to have it all under one roof and create a strong brand identity for it. Tell me different components and what you were how you were moving around with different names.
First, I was with Serhant on $1 million listings. I got recruited to that team early on my real estate journey. We had a brownstone portfolio of homes. I think it was 70 homes. And I was crushing it my first year. This is my first introduction to New York City real estate on the biggest team in New York, and I'm selling 2 homes a month. Developers or any other real estate professionals are looking at similar properties. They see that I sold those homes. So people would reach out for advice. Kind of courted one developer for about a year, and we worked together. We partnered together in 2018. As an agent, I'm doing punch lists. I'm doing showings. I'm hearing what clients want in a property, specifically a brownstone. So our specialty is finally customizing residential brownstones in North Central Brooklyn. It's literally independents coming together, merging together, kind of like a collective for this specific purpose. So we're talking about who are we? What do we do? What's our brand? What's our logo? And the net of it came out to be we like people to be at home. We like people to be with family. We like people to be happy and at peace within our dwelling, right? So that's the feeling people get when they enter a luxury home that we build. So my partner said, he said, what about a serre? And I'm doing it with my American accent. It's an Italian word that simply means to be. So we all kind of like, oh no, that's nice. I was like, I'm gonna have to have a language expert to teach me how to say it in English. But there's really no translation outside to be in English. But the word in Italian is essere. I would say our main goal is for awareness, and now I could use this name, banner, visuals to market to the people. Hey Serge, how's it going?
Hey, good.
Good. Are you at Macdonough?
No, actually I'm in the office. I was there earlier today. What's up? They should have torn down all 3 floors walls. So just wall coverings, walls and ceilings.
Yeah.
So my guess is they're probably just trying to do that, and then they're going to get a truck out there and dump everything.
So basically, we're at studs on everything, no baseboard, no flooring.
Tomorrow they should have clear 3 floors where it's flooring only, but no ceiling and no walls.
Flooring only, no ceiling, no walls. Okay. So let me show you some of the deals that we're looking at now. This is a property that we're looking at right now, 416 Grand Ave. It's a 4-story. It's actually an SRO. It used to be a single room occupancy in Clinton Hill. What I like about this property is fits our criteria, about 20 by 40, 42 on a 100 lot in a great neighborhood. This is the type of homes that we typically renovate. Right now, it's listed for $3,299,500. So let's say if I wanted to sell it for $5.7, 60% of that is 3.4. But let's say I wanted to put some renovation into it. I said 1.2 million. So I would need to buy this around a lot lower. I mean, it's listed for 2.9 now, 2.5. 2.5, put $1 million into it and sell it for 5.7. That would be just basic behind, like napkin, on a napkin math, but without doing a big performer. Buying it for 2.5, putting $1 million into it, trying to get 5.7. Before I leave to Brooklyn, I like to make a few more calls, but this is probably one of my most important calls of the day. I'm gonna check in with my wife and kids. It's about 3, so it's a little late. So let me call, see how they're doing. Hey, my beautiful wife.
How are you?
Good. How's it going? How's everything?
Good.
Listen, I'm wrapping up soon. I'm about to head to Brooklyn, but I wanted to just say a quick hi to the boys.
Andrew, Caleb, come say hi.
Hi.
How you doing?
Good.
What are you up to?
I'm just playing with my brother.
You playing with your brother?
Lego.
Oh, you playing Legos?
Lego.
All right. I'll check in with you later then. Love you too. That's real life right there. But now back to business. Guys, I'm a coffee drinker. This is my second cup of coffee for the day. I got a cappuccino, and they're like specific coffee shops I like to go to get a certain type of coffee. So at Shea, right here on Malcolm X, I get my hot cappuccino. So we're here back on Macdonough, and we're gonna check on the progress that they've made so far. So right now, this is an unofficial measurement for the kitchen. We have about 20 feet in the living room, and I wanna get 7 feet for the kitchen. So I wear size 12, so this is unofficial. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's good there. 5 feet for the bathroom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is our bathroom. So what I'm doing now is kind of marking where each room stops, or starts rather, and stops. And next week we'll have a full measurement. But this is more so for me than anything, just to see how big the rooms look. So today I'm not doing anything major. I'm marking out some rooms to see, for my personal knowledge, so when our full team comes next week, we have an understanding of where things are gonna go. I have a dumpster coming at the end of the week. And again, I like to keep a tight and clean renovation site, just because one, the integrity of the job, and it also just shows everybody else the order in which we like to do things. So we'll have the dumpster come at the end of the week, and what I'm going to do for this project is actually focus on the backyard and the facade first and foremost, so and then kind of seal it off so we're not dumping things back here. So this is not a junk site. We'll have this clean by the end of the week and start focusing on maintaining the yard. So 3 feet for the landing. This is actually the interior space of the upper duplex. I like to have a little bit more inches because of if people are putting furniture down here. It's legally 3, but I give it a little bit more. So this is going to be your exterior. That's the 3 feet for the landing for the homeowner. I'm actually inside the apartment right now. This is going to be a stackable washer and dryer. And then you have closet space and then a full bedroom back here. I know you guys are wondering, are we keeping any of this stuff? Are we keeping any of the brick? That's not really our style. We're not exposing brick in this house. It'll be sheetrock. Some homes you'll see some exposed brick. And I think it's a style, and this brick is not really in great condition to worth justifying restoring as far as like for exposure. So we're not going to keep the brick on this one. And personally, I don't like that style. I think it's a little bit dated. But this one will have sheetrock. We'll keep some of the details that are preserved. You can't see it right now, but we've taken a lot of the wainscoting off. And when we're done, we'll put it back on. You guys let me know, exposed brick a thing still, or do you guys prefer seeing a clean finish? Last time, half of the floor wasn't in, but as you guys can see, the guys are working today, and we're almost done with the second floor. You can see some of the lasers, just making sure that it's even. The guys are working. We're gonna kind of leave them be, but they're working pretty fast here, and before you know it, all floors will be done. I'm excited for you guys to follow me along this journey from a blank canvas to a luxury home. Someone's gonna live here. You guys seen the first video, we're cranking them out, and follow the journey from studs to staging. This is an exciting time, and this is gonna be a lovely brownstone.